Yo, what's going on, guys? It's official. I'm switching to PlayStation 2 gaming in 2024. Um, yeah, honestly, I'm done with all the new games, spending $70 playing it for a month, if even a month, then I stop playing. Um, Honestly, at least in the PlayStation 2, if I ever would buy a game that's $70 or longer, it's going to be a story game. Nowadays, I'm buying $70 multiplayer games, whether they're shooters, uh, just fun to play. Either way, I'm not getting the lifespan out of it that I need to, or even in the lifespan, I'm not having as much fun as I remember playing Jack and Daxter back in the day, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. And then I'm even going to try some new games. Like, I've never played a Final Fantasy. I got Final Fantasy X. We're going to check it out. We'll see it in a little bit later on. But so far, I'm liking PlayStation 2 better already, and I've only been playing for about a week. I still am going to play other games as well. I mean, it's not like I'm going to completely neglect my other consoles, but so far, the PlayStation 2 is just better. I'm having a fun time, and yeah, let me just go ahead and get in my collection. First game up, we got Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. This game was a very fun game back in the day. I remember never even been able to get past the lava level, which you realize it is the very first level. Yeah, I never beat it. It never even got close. I remember struggling several times, just over and over, days after days on that lava part. But now, as a 20-year-old adult playing it, honestly, it's a really fun game. I struggle. I feel accomplished when I beat it. And yes, I understand it's a long time ago when this game was created, but I still struggle. I still rage. I'm still acting like it came out yesterday. And I feel like I haven't done that a long time with a game. I usually only rage. I never get like the accomplishment part. But this game, seriously, it is accomplishing. It's a good game. But yeah, it was a really good pickup, and I'm glad I thought of this when I was looking at the first couple games I should pick up. The next two games are some sports games. I got and1 Street Ball. Got home from the store, it turns out this game actually doesn't even work. I put it in, and it just doesn't work. The second game we got is Street Hoops. This game, very fun game. I played it a few times with my friend when I first got it. But, yeah, solid game. Really mad that N1 doesn't work, but these are two solid pickups for the collection. This next game I got, honestly, I've got it as a mistake. I thought it was the Simpsons Hit and Run. I was wrong. This is the Simpsons Road Rage. Never played it much as a kid, but honestly, I dabbled with it a little bit. It just seems like a fun, happy, laughy, just play game when you're bored. There's really no story or substance. If you like racing games, it could be good, even though you don't race from what I've seen. I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but all I've seen is that it could be a decent game, but it's honestly just not for me. I probably won't play it too much. Okay, up next we got Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. This game is pretty fun. I really thought there was more of a story mode to it. Now that I'm looking back on it, I remember there being a game where mainly it was just towers and crypt. But honestly, overall, I really just don't find this game that fun. Maybe if you just truly enjoy fighting games, you can like this. I play it every once in a while. It's not like it'll sit on my shelf forever. I'm gonna mess with it a little bit, but right now it's just not my cup of tea when I'm trying to dabble into more of these story games that I've never played before. Next up is another great game I remember playing growing up, is Destroy All Humans. This game, it has a story mode, but even if you want to just go around messing around with everyone, you can. It's not that open world, but I just remember never beating the story, just running around destroying people. And honestly, now that I got it, I'm going to attempt to beat it, but it's going to be lower down the list of these other games that I'm already pretty deep into that might take up a good amount of time in my life. And speaking of games that will take over my life, we're going to finish off from the story games with these two very, very well-known JRPGs. Games that I probably never would have tried growing up, but now that I'm older and I do not regret it. First one, we got Shadow Hearts Covenant. This has a very, very unique battle system. Honestly, I kind of like it. It's based on timing, and if you lose, it's most of the time your fault. Not saying it's a hard game, because as so far I've been playing, it's not. But you can very easily get frustrated with the timing on your shots or your hits. It's a very fun game. And the other game you guys probably all know very well if you played the PS2 is Final Fantasy X. I've never played any Final Fantasy game, and I'm already an hour 20 minutes into this one, and I love it. It is a lot of cutscenes, but I've never played a turn-based story mode, and I honestly can just sit back with a bowl of ice cream and just have a lot of fun. The only thing I hope is that it does get a little bit harder later on, but right now, I'm still loving it all the way. And the last games we're going to finish off with some multiplayer games. We got my holy grail when I was a kid. The first game I got when I woke up in 2007, the PS2 right in front of me. We got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. And this game, it's just a breath of fresh air for me. I loved playing it growing up, and playing it again, it just hits that right nostalgia spot for me. The second game we got is honestly a very fun multiplayer game that people probably have never played. It is more of an open world, more RPG based Mortal Kombat called Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Yeah, this game is very weird. Not the best, but honestly, if you got someone with you and you need a good multiplayer game, has a decent story to where it can keep you drawn in for a little while if you're running around trying to have some fun. And that was it for the pickup video today. There will be future pickup videos later on. Just I had one question before I closed out. I was wondering if you guys would be interested in like long plays where I just set up the camera kind of in a little bit more centered but set up way that I did in the pickups video, and just maybe play for an hour of each game and just get that nostalgic feel back in. And just let me know in the comments if you guys like to see that. But other than that, thank you guys for watching my collection video, and this is why I think you should switch to PS2 in 2024.